Freemason, freelancer, free agent, we faster. Bit contracts, bit contractors, built pyramids, period, we faster. Let's go. Welcome back to House Rents, the real estate show. We help millennials figure out where do I start when it comes to strategically buying my first home and how do I build generational wealth through real estate. Today's episode is on why mortgage brokers are better than direct lenders. Today's intro was sponsored by Miami philosopher William Leonard Roberts II. Let's get into it. Here's how mortgage brokers are better than direct lenders. One word: options. So if you've ever been to a foreign country where it's clear you're an out-of-towner, I experienced this a lot in the Navy. I would have like my Washington Nationals hat on, or you may have your Lakers jersey on, or something that, or you just look like you're American. Sometimes it's kind of obvious depending where you are. And so you don't know what prices are. You don't know where to get the best deals are. You're just going straight to the first person you see, the direct lender, and you're just dealing with whatever they give you. And let's go back to our bottle of water analogy from the previous episode. So let's say at the local bodega, I don't know, yeah, bodega, I guess that's a foreign word. And so I'm getting a bottle of water for $1. I guess that's the price. That's what they're telling me the price is. So the benefit of the broker is they know the lay of the land a lot better. They know what the direct lender's prices are, and they know they have a bunch of other different off the beaten path options that they could obtain for you without you having to go off the beaten path and doing a bunch of research. So let's say they do their research and they find a bottle of water for 80 cents, 90 cents, $1.25, $1.30, 75 cents. But for whatever reason, your scenario does not fit the 75 cents or 90 cents scenario. But let's say they get you a bottle of water for 80 cents. And okay, and of course they want to be paid for their services. So let's go back to the first scenario where you got kind of taken advantage of and you paid 15 cents over market value for that bottle of water. In this scenario, you're paying 80 cents plus their 15-cent service fee, and you're at 95 cents for a bottle of water, which is great for you because you're going to pay $1 for that bottle of water anyways for going to the direct source. So the whole thing with the broker is they should know the lay of the land, and they're able to find the loan program for you cheaper than you're able to find it for yourself. And so once again, you don't know all the options, you don't know how to search for options, but they're searching for you and they're tacking their fee on top, but still making it less than what you got from that direct lender. And also another thing, so once again, with that direct lender, you're restricted to just what they're able to provide. So let's say you go to buy that bottle of water for $1 from that direct lender. Let's say they only take Visa, but you don't have a Visa. You have your local credit union or whatever card you have that doesn't work with them. And so in that situation, that'll be like your credit score. So like if your credit score doesn't fit the profile for the direct lender, you're just out of luck. Like you can't do anything. Those are their guidelines. Those are their guidelines. So that direct lender, once again, can shop you around to various situations that fit your specific credit profile. So let's go to the scenario where let's say the 80 cents or 90 cent bottle of water, 80 cent bottle of water does not fit your credit profile. And maybe you have to buy a bottle of water that's $1.05 after all their fees. That's a lot better than the direct lender who is cheaper, but you don't fit their credit profile, so you can't get a loan anyway. So once again, a direct lender, a broker can shop you through various lenders and various guidelines. If you remember from previous episodes, they're basic lending guidelines, but each lender has lender overlays over those basic guidelines to mitigate their level of risk. And so once again, that direct or that broker is able to maneuver around and figure out the guidelines and figure out what situation works best for you. Another scenario, sometimes they are quicker, and if you need speed, a direct lender, a broker is a better scenario for you. And why is that? There's not all the red tape and stuff on top of your loan that may happen with a direct lender. Like when you deal with a broker, there are more people in the process, but it's just, hey, it's that broker, and they're working directly for themselves. They don't have to worry about red tape and submission times and other loans and files in front of that. They're just working, let me sit your file off the underwriting and get things turned around. And a lot of times they can turn things around in 24 hours, sometimes less. I've seen scenarios where brokers have got a whole file back the same day. And so I'm not saying that can't happen with direct lenders, but it's less likely to happen with direct lenders because they have so much stuff in their pipeline. And I say lastly, they're a lot hungrier. So I always give the example, I work at Chase. When you're working at a big lender or a direct lender, if you're working at a call center, those people have folks like calling them. So thousands, millions of people bank at Chase. So a lot of times people will go into the bank or they'll say, hey, Chase is my bank. Let me get a mortgage through them. So they call Chase, they walk into their local branch, and a direct lender will get leads through them. A mortgage broker, so brokers can build a reputation to get referral sources, but no one's randomly looking in the phone book and dialing up, Joe's Lending Service or Joe Financial or something like that. They're having to go out and win business. And so like their reputation, their level of service is all they have in order to build that referral network. So a lot of times they're a lot hungrier and a lot more on top of things because that's how they eat, is for each loan. You kind of eat what you kill, one of those scenarios. So that's kind of a quick breakdown on why brokers may be better than direct lenders. As always, the only way to figure out which is better for you is to do your own research and compare both scenarios. And that's just from a money standpoint. There are a lot more factors that go into determining which person is the best for you. As always, I say it's more the person than the institution. So appreciate you listening this far. Like on YouTube, review on the podcast, share with a friend, and as always, buy land. Rumor has it they're not making any more of it. Thanks. The question I get most often is, what's a good rate? Right after that, how do I find a good realtor? Here's the solution. Join the Coins and Culture Realtor Referral Network. These are realtors my team and I have personally vetted. So enjoy the home buying process knowing you're working with a pro. Click the link in the description for more details. Back to the show.